Hello everyone, this is Maki. Today I'm going to talk about some news related to the Gundam SEED series. We have news about the new footage from the movie Gundam SEED Freedom, the latest story from the SEED Astray series, and some exciting details about the new mobile suit Gunpla from SEED Eclipse. Some exciting news has been announced. Let's check it out together. Are you ready? Hit the subscribe button to activate the new Raider Gundam. Will you cooperate with Compass? Or will you challenge Kira Yamato in battle? Let's rise up for the sake of a blue and pure world. First, I'd like to announce some news about the new footage for SEED Freedom. Fans have been speculating that new scenes might be added to the Blu-ray disc, and today it's been officially announced that new footage will be included. One of the highlights is the addition of an epilogue cut which will show what happens to the characters after the story ends. In the novel version, there was a scene where Aslan and Cal-re discuss post-war matters and the whereabouts of Kira and Lars. I'm really excited to see what kind of epilogue cut will be added to the movie. It's also been announced that the movie will be released in Japan on September 20th. I'm planning to see it myself. It was also revealed that over 500 scenes have been updated. This means that not only new footage has been added, but some of the existing scenes have been reworked as well. The footage of Sugak has been made to look even sleeker. There's also an added scene where Ingrid tries to convince Lars. Personally, I'm excited about this because I really like Ingrid as a character. In addition, the scene of Ingrid after Ophi leaves Lars' room has been reworked. Her expression has been changed to look more sweet and dignified. In the movie, her expression seemed to convey that she was barely holding on just before her heart was about to break, which I didn't mind. However, considering that Ingrid hides her true feelings from Ophi until the final moments of the story, the revised footage may be more appropriate. Also, it seems that the scene where Kira checks the data of the Destiny plan has also been revised. In the movie, the clock showed the same time when Kira was examining the data and when Lars draped a blanket over him. I interpreted this as Kira, overwhelmed with guilt and a sense of inadequacy towards Lars, pretending to sleep out of desperation because he didn't know how to face her. But in the revised footage, the clock advances as Lars approaches Kira, suggesting that Kira may have actually fallen asleep by mistake. Some fans were concerned and asked what happened to Lars' secretary. The Foundation Kingdom was known to be willing to massacre tens of thousands of its own citizens to achieve its goals. Many fans thought that Lars' secretary might have met a tragic end. In the new footage, however, we can see that she successfully escapes with Lars. In a small but noteworthy detail, we can see the Infinite Justice Gundam's shield activating its face-shifting armor. In the theatrical release, the shield was already red before the face-shift armor was activated, leading some fans to wonder if the shield had been changed to a non-face-shift setting. However, it appears that the Infinite Justice shield does indeed use face-shift armor, just like in SEED Destiny. When you see the movie in theaters, you get a mini-sized clear file. I'm really excited to see what kind of artwork it contains. I plan to feature it in the show. It looks like we are going to discover a lot of new things. The movie will be released in Japanese theaters in 2 separate sessions. The first session will be from September 20th to October 3rd. The second session will be from November 1 to November 14. If you're planning a trip to Japan, you might want to consider adding this movie to your itinerary. Finally, there's some exciting yet scary news. It turns out that the epilogue cut, which shows what happens after the story ends, will have different content in the first and second sessions. This means you have to watch both sessions if you want to see all the footage. Next, let's talk about the new story in the SEED Astray series. The story will be created by Koichi Tokito, who has been in charge of the Astray series comics for many years. Let's take a look at the teaser image. Here's the text. The year is Cosmic Era 75. In the midst of the battle between Campus and Foundation, what have Low Guy and the Astrays been up to? The long-awaited 12th installment of the series begins. It seems that the new series will be serialized in Gundam magazine. I'm planning to cover this story in my show as well. The official title is still unknown at this point. I handcrafted the title Astray Freedom using an existing logo. What do you think the title will be? Given the strong box office performance of the movie, it's quite possible that they'll use the title Astray Freedom to emphasize the connection with the movie. Maybe we live and see them working with Athran behind the scenes. If that's the case, a title like Justice Astray might also be a possibility. In the March issue of Gundam Ace, there was a short scene leading up to this story. It showed Jess Ripple, the protagonist of Destiny Astray, reporting on the battlefield where Campus is fighting. Logel and Kisoto are watching the footage when suddenly a bright light flashes, cutting off the video. What happened to Jess? Could that bright light have been a nuclear missile attack by the Foundation? Kisoto is visibly upset by the loss of the video and worries about Jess. Lo, however, remains calm, believing that Jess is incredibly lucky. Jess may have obtained evidence of the Foundation's massacre and may end up cooperating with Campus. Our journalist trying to report the truth would be a major obstacle for the Foundation Kingdom. Perhaps Sky and Matigan will be tasked with protecting Jess from the Foundation's assassins. It's going to be an exciting story. Let's look forward to it. Finally, let's dive into some information about the Gunpla of SEED, Eclipse. The story of SEED, Eclipse is coming to an end. What kind of ending can we expect? From here on there will be spoilers for SEED Eclipse, so please be careful. The Boost Raider Gundam will be featured in the Full Mechanics series. This mobile suit appears as an enemy in SEED Eclipse. It's piloted by Joel G. Melgirao, the leader of Antifaces, an organization formed by the Half Coordinators. The Boost Raider Gundam was developed by a military corporation under the control of Blue Cosmos. It's a combination mobile suit that combines the functions of the Calamity Gundam and the Forbidden Gundam based on the Raider Gundam. The technology gained from the development of the Boost Raider Gundam was later applied to the design of the Destroy Gundam. Why would a half coordinator like Joel cooperate with Blue Cosmos? The truth is that there are some coordinators who hate their own kind. In the CTV anime, there was a scene where a mother angrily shouted the eye color is different from what I ordered. What happened to the coordinators who weren't born the way their parents ordered. Some of these children were abandoned by their parents and sold to military organizations or terrorists. Some of them grew up to despise the technology and the people who created the coordinators. Joel is such a person. He believes that by destroying all the coordinators and perishing as the last coordinator himself, he can restore the world to a beautiful state. The boosted Raider Gundam is a logically flawed mobile suit in that it was designed to destroy coordinators, but it can only be operated by a pilot who is a coordinator. Joel, driven by his hatred, stands in the way of the Eclipse Gundam. The full mechanics boost Raider Gundam will be available as a premium Bandai exclusive. The price is about $47. Please note that the price may vary depending on the exchange rate. The release date is scheduled for December 2024. A number of surprising news have been announced. Let's continue to support the development of the SEED series. Thank you for watching to the end. See you next time.